Hello. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Ellendary. I am a speech-language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project, and I am here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out home practice routine. Besides participating in these online home practice sessions, I hope that you are working one-on-one with a certified Speak Out provider. You can find a provider that is someone who has completed our Speak Out training for speech-language pathologists. You can find a provider on our website, parkinsonvoiceproject.org. All right, today's topic, I'm going to introduce the Speak Out workbook. If you are new to the program, Speak Out Booklet. See, I have to train myself to say that. Speak Out Booklet. If you are new to the program, then this is the booklet that you're using. If you've been in the program a while, though, you were probably using the Speak Out workbook, which was much larger. And so look at this new, wonderful booklet. We are going to work from the Speak Out booklet. If you are working with a certified Speak Out provider, you have free access to our Speak Out e-library, and the booklet is in there, and I'm going to show it to you today, and I'm going to talk about how it's different. So let's go ahead and just smile with intent, everyone. I'm so proud of this booklet. All right, take a sip of water. Let's start with the first Speak Out exercise, the me, me, my, mo, moo. Lift your voice and project it forward. I prefer you not use your hands. I'll use mine to help you, okay? But I want you to sit back and just let your voice fly over your computer. Ready? Me, me, my, mo, moo. Good. Again. Me, me, my, mo, moo. Let's do it again. Me, me, my, mo, moo. The more you exaggerate, the more you are exercising the muscles you use for speaking and swallowing and breath support. So really speak out and exaggerate. Me, me, my, mo, moo. One more time. Me, me, my, mo, moo. Very nice. Take a sip of water with intent. All right, next exercise. We're going to move on to the ahs. Deliberately open your mouth, project your ah forward. Here we go. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. It should be consistent all the way through. Don't let it trail off. Just speak out. When you feel like you're going to run out of air, project it out a little bit more. If it doesn't sound good, then cut it off. Let's do it again. Good. Let's do a shorter one. One more. Good. We're done with the ahs. Are you working with intent? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort are you putting forth in these exercises? I hope you spoke with intent when you gave me your answer, or typed with intent if you put it in the chat. Let's move on to the third speak out exercise, the glides. The glides can be challenging. Don't worry, you will get them. What we're trying to do is change your pitch. Get you to where you can change your pitch. When you can change your pitch, that means that the vocal folds that want to get stiff with Parkinson's, they become more elastic, kind of like a rubber band, and they can protect your airway better that way. And it also makes your voice sound more colorful. We don't want to end up with a monotone voice, and that happens when the vocal folds are stiff. So project out a steady ah and glide up. Ah, ah. Again. Ah, ah. Good. Get the sound in front of you, not back here. This is what Parkinson's wants to do. Bring everything this way. You're going to be confident and get it in front of you. Ready? Stop. Close your mouth. Good. We only have 2 more. Ready? One more. Good. All right. Water with intent. We're going to now move on to the counting. Lift every number up and project it forward. Stop completely at the end of each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Let's go backward. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're done with the counting. If you need some water, go ahead and take it. Today is Thursday, sing-along day, sing-along day. Definitely every Thursday, practice with me and then log on to the Zoom meeting and participate in our Parkinson sing-along. If you can't practice live, you can always practice with the recording, which is on. You can find most of what, I'm not going to say what's most important because everything on our website is important, but the links that you need to access most of the time, they're all on the homepage. So look for the Parkinson sing-along. All right, we're going to move on. I just want to tell you a little bit about the booklet. It's very different from the Speak Out workbook. This booklet is separated into 3 sections. So it's three levels, level 1, level 2, and level 3. If in your Parkinson's journey, you are struggling to produce single words or short phrases, like 1 to 4 word utterances, you will work on level 1. When you can produce 1 to 4 word sentences or phrases, most of the time, using your best voice, it's not too difficult for you to do, you advance to level 2, which is longer sentences. When you can read, do the reading and the conversation in level 2, most of the time, okay, using your best voice, you advance to level 3. One of the primary reasons that we switched to this booklet is that we found that our certified Speak Out providers and their patients were advancing too quickly through the workbook. The workbook was set up lessons 1 through 24, and even if people were not quite ready to advance, they were still going through the workbook. We don't want to do that. Learning to speak with intent is like learning a new language. So imagine, what language would you like to learn? Say it with intent. So imagine trying to carry on a conversation in French or Italian or German, but you don't know single words and phrases. It would be impossible. It's the same with learning to speak with intent. You must be able to speak out, use your best voice in single words and phrases before you can expect to get to sentences, before you can expect to get to paragraph reading. So take it level by level, and don't feel bad if you're at level 1 right now. Maybe in 6 months for your next refresher when you meet with your Speak Out provider, you'll advance to level 2. But trust me, just take it level by level. I'm going to share my screen now. This is our Speak Out e-library. I mentioned that if you are working with a Speak Out provider, you have free access to these booklets, flashcards. There is so much in the e-library. These are the materials that we have developed. So I'm going to click on the new Speak Out workbook. All right, and over here in the middle, there's a zoom. So hold on, I'm going to make it bigger, as big as I can. I'm going to go full screen, and now it's giant. This is the cover of the Speak Out booklet. All right, it gives you some instructions. And now we're going to move on. Oh, I like this. Read this with me. Speaking with intent means to focus, concentrate, be purposeful, be mindful, take control of your speech, put forth conscious effort, say it like you mean it, be deliberate. You know what? This is so important. We're going to read it again. Use your best voice. Speaking with intent means to focus, concentrate, be purposeful, be mindful, take control of your speech, put forth conscious effort, say it like you mean it, be deliberate. Take a sip of water. Now, I'm skipping through some pages. You'll work with those with your Speak Out provider, and you can see how the booklet has the warm-ups, the ahs, the glides. It has counting in there, and then we get to the reading. Here we go. And I can go up here, and I can make it even bigger. I love this. I love the e-library. Let's read these sentences one time each using your best voice. Ready? Hi there. Good morning. How are you? Who is calling? I am feeling fine. Get the phone. What's for dinner? I love you. How is the weather? Goodbye. Good night. See you tomorrow. Speak with intent. I am working hard. I am doing great. Speak out. So you can see how in one lesson there's a lot more phrases than what we do in these online practice sessions. That's why you have to be working with a certified Speak Out provider in addition to doing these sessions. All right, let's read these again. Start with goodbye in your best voice. Goodbye. Good night. See you tomorrow. Speak with intent. I am working hard. I am doing great. Speak out. Then in the booklet for the conversation, we're going to do some of these fill in the blanks. Do you see where it says up and you finish it? Ready? Up and, cream and, stop and, salt and, yes and. Now down below, and I know I have it all blown up. Now challenge yourself. We're going to do these fill in the blank again, but we're going to read each one twice. I'll pause a little bit in between, and I want you to come up with 2 different answers. Ready? Up and, next one. Cream and, 2 different answers. Ready? Stop and, again, stop and, 2 different answers. Ready? Salt and, last one. Yes and, it's a lot of work, and we didn't even do all the lessons that are just in that one section that you would do with your Speak Out provider. You know what? We're out of time right now. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm very excited about the booklet. If you've been in the program and you already have access to the e-library, go check out the booklet. If you don't have access yet, then at your next Speak Out refresher with your certified Speak Out provider, he or she can give you access to the e-library, or you could reach out to your Speak Out provider now and say, I'm ready to access the Speak Out e-library, and go check out the booklet. Thank you so much for joining me. Time to get on for sing-along. Thank you.